Hello, hello, hello! It's Peter and welcome to my channel. Peter likes books. I think I want to go this way. And I am back for day, what is today? Day 4 of the reading rush. I just reviewed this very spicy cheeseburger, plant-based Beyond Burger at Hardee's, and now my mouth is literally boiling with heat. I'm supposed to do this collaboration with this other review channel called MEL'S and Chris, who I love. They're this couple that does food. And so they suggested that we do this drink at Dunkin' Donuts, and I don't know if they have it, so I'm gonna pull through here to see if they have it. Dunkin' Donuts refreshers. I don't think my Dunkin' Donuts has this drink that they're talking about. My mouth is literally burning up right now from that cheeseburger. It wasn't even that hot when I... It's called the Monster Power Punch. I don't see it anywhere on here.
What can I get for you?
I have a question. Do you guys have the Monster Power Punch something?
No, we do not.
Okay, thank you. Anyway, that's you guys getting to drive along with me, and I just kind of like check things out. See, now, welcome to the world of Peter Monn during the day. And now I'm gonna go to the post office. Okay, so reading rush, yes. I am on day 4 of the reading rush. I need to go down here so that I can get over easier. And last night, late last night, at like 6 o'clock in the morning, I finished my 3rd book, which is called The Guest List by Lucy Foley. And it's on Reese Witherspoon's Book of the Month Club. Okay, I'm going to talk about that in a second, but before I do, I want to tell you the book that I'm reading first. Okay, hold on a second. So, I'm reading this book called Thresher. I just started it this morning, and it's about a shark. So, I don't know if I've talked about this on here before. It's kind of, to be honest with you, it's kind of boring so far. Oh my God, Donna Summers! She works hard for the money. Is on the 80s at 8. Okay, what was I gonna say? Oh, the book I'm reading, Thresher. So I wanted to read you the synopsis of this before we get started, because I'm not feeling like it's gonna be very good, which is kind of disappointing because I've read such great books so far. Okay, so this book is called Thresher, and it's by Michael Cole. And here's what the cover looks like, and you can see there's like a shark right there. And then, oh, there's a boat turned over and capsized. That's how it starts. Okay, so in the aftermath of a hurricane, a series of strange events plagues the coastal waters off Florida. People go into the water and never return. Corpses of killer whales drift ashore, ravaged from enormous bite marks. A fishing trawler is found adrift with a mysterious gash in its hull. Transferred to the coastal town of Merritt, police officer Leonard Riker uncovers the horrible reality of an enormous thresher shark lurking off the coast. 40 feet in length, it has taken a territorial claim to the waters near the town harbor. Armed with 3-inch teeth, a scythe-like caudal fin, an unmatched aggression, the beast seeks to kill anything sharing the waters. My mouth is literally burning up. Okay. So, I will tell you, it is like 11 hours and so many minutes. It's 11 hours and 27 minutes. I have 11 hours and 27 minutes left, so, on Audible. So that's the book that I'm currently listening to, and I'll talk about it in just a second. But I finished The Guest List last night by Lucy Foley. Okay, The Guest List to me is like a perfect mix of Evil Under the Sun by Agatha Christie, and, or maybe like Death on the Nile, but more like Evil Under the Sun, because it takes place on kind of like this resort, and a Leanne Moyerity book, like Big Little Lies, because that's the only one I've read. But I will tell you this, what's interesting about it is, so it's about this wedding of this woman that owns this magazine, and then her the groom is this guy that's like a celebrity on like a reality TV show that's super famous, and he's like real good looking and all this kind of stuff. But the thing that's interesting about it is the majority of the book, so it takes place like at the time that something, like they find something going on that's like, the whole thing is around this mystery that you don't know what it is until the end of the book, but it hints at it throughout the whole book. And I'm not gonna ruin it for anybody, right? But it goes back and forth between like at the wedding and like the time leading up to the wedding. And what's so interesting about it is, if you've ever been in a wedding party before or had a wedding yourself, like it makes you think a lot about those times, like being in a wedding party and like the bachelorette weekend or the bachelor weekend, and then like, I mean, it doesn't go back that far at all. The whole thing takes place in like less than 24 hours, but it references all of those things. And then it's like all the people that are there for the wedding and how some of them know each other from school and others don't know each other at all. And it's told from the point of view of like 4 different characters. It's extremely well done. It's extremely well done. And I have to tell you, towards the end, there's probably like 5 secrets that are revealed, 5 or 6 secrets. I literally had no clue. I mean to tell you, like, I listen to thrillers all the time. I did not see any of it coming. I had no clue. And in all honesty, like when I was done with it, I was like, I should have known. Like, it was all right there in front of my face. Like, you know, I had no clue. I thought it was fantastically done. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. It was, I mean, I literally could not stop listening to it. It was that good. If you want a book you cannot put down, I'm telling you, The Guest List by Lucy Foley. And she has another book called The Hunting Party, which somebody recommended to me on Twitter. And so I think I'm gonna get that and try that too. But yeah, you guys, it was so good. So good. Did I say so good? It was so good. I could not believe how good it was. So, yeah, 5 out of 5 stars to that. So then this morning, I started Thresher. Well, right after that, I started Thresher, and I listened to like 15 minutes of it. And it's about this boat, and they're on this hurricane. And maybe it's because I'm used to reading so many books this week that are in like first person, but it's in third person, so I feel very distant from the characters. And it talks, I don't know, it reads kind of cheesy, and I don't know. I just have a feeling it's not going to be that great. So, we'll see. I'm trying to be hopeful that it will turn out to be the most phenomenal book in the entire world. I sat down yesterday, and I started reading, what do you call it? Life as We Knew It. I'm not very far into it. I'm like just a few pages into it. It's very cheesy. It very much reads middle grade to young high school. And I don't know what it's supposed to be about the end of the world kind of thing. A meteor hits the moon or whatever, and it starts off, and it's this very bitter girl because her parents have gone through a horrible divorce, her dad's remarried, and his new wife is pregnant. That all happens in the first diary entry, and then I was done. I was like, okay. It started raining. Oh, that's what it was. It started pouring down rain outside, and I was like, so I came inside. But, you know, I was thinking about this, and then I haven't started Clue yet. I'm going to start that tonight. Clue is the graphic novel that I'm reading. I was thinking to myself, you know, I have finished this week. By the end of the week, I'll have at least finished 4 audiobooks. And I was like, that is like 16 to 20 books that I could be reading every month. And last month, I only read 1 book. Like, I could so easily complete my goal. And I have had such a blast. Like, I kind of forgot. Like, you guys know I listen to so many audiobooks anyway, right? Which is so funny, because do you know, like, first of all, YouTubers left and right get Audible sponsorships. Not that I care or that I'm bitter about it, maybe just a little bit. But they get Audible sponsorships left and right. And, like, I have tried an Audible, and because it's something I truly, truly believe in, right? And they will refuse to, like, even return my emails. And then they have an affiliate program where you basically, like, if people sign up to Audible through you, that they will, like, you get, like, I think, like, a kickback of, like, 3% or something like that. I didn't even get approved for the affiliate program, you guys. And I went through like, anyway, I was like, are you kidding me? I literally talk about Audible on every single channel of mine. And like, okay, all right, I hear you. But I'm still going to talk about Audible because I love Audible. But anyway, bitter? A little. I am, just a little bit. If I could have a dream sponsorship, it would be with Audible. So anyway, it doesn't matter. It's whatever. But it isn't whatever. I want it. I want it now. Just like, what was her name? Veruca Salt from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Peter, you need to tame it down a little bit. So anyway, but I was like, you know, I have really loved this week, like just powerhousing through these books. Like, I feel like I have listened to such great books this week, and I'm like, I'm gonna hit this goal easily of 100 this year, because I'm telling you, going forward, I'm listening to books. I mean, I have like every moment that I'm in my car, that I'm not like talking on the phone, or I'm like filming a video, I'm like listening to an audiobook. And I like get home and I like, or go to a store that I have to go into or whatever, and I'm like, okay, like I pause it and then like I hurry back out so I can listen to the audiobook again. And I miss that. Like, I used to be like that, and I miss that. And I'm like, okay. I will tell you, I'm also at 49 books for the year. I finished, so last night when I finished that book was my 49th book that I read for the year. And what else? I think that's it. So I'm trying to achieve all of my reading goals this year. The reading rush goal, the 100 books a year. I want to I decided I am going to finish the Harry Potter books probably. I don't know. I feel like I've gotten halfway through, and it was always my goal at the beginning to finish the Harry Potter books. If I do, I'm going to do it like September, November, and December and finish them. But we'll see. And then I also have got to finish Helter Skelter this year. That's my other goal. So I don't know. What are your goals? What are your reading goals for the year? Put it in the comment section below. But I have to say, I just want to say this as far as my gratitude for the reading rush. You know, like, I get so excited about the reading rush every year. But this year it is really like, I was kind of in a reading slump last month, and it really re-inspired me to get excited about reading again, and I'm so, so thankful for that. So, loving the reading rush, having a blast. I'm not doing any of the challenges. I'm not stressing myself out about not doing the challenges. I'm just reading and having fun doing it. So anyway, I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye!